Capricorn, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be an Astroflower reading for the 22nd right through to the 29th of May, which is in the first week of Gemini, so it's a mutable week. That is going to have a certain effect on your airs that run through you. You can find that in the description below. If you're part of the Astroflower family already, thank you for your support. I do appreciate it. And to see you coming back last week to actually watch the videos after we got a little bit sort of shadow banned, as it were, it was beautiful to see. If you're not part of the Astroflower family, it is very easy to do. It's just need to click that subscription bell, click that subscription and click the bell. That's really important. In the meantime, Capricorn, let's just get straight onto your reading. This is your relationship side, that sort of partners, family, friends, community, and this is your business, money, jobs, projects, that sort of thing. This is your karmic path, and this is how the universe is trying to influence your karmic path. So let's just get the message here. I use the cards as clarification rather than anything else. Let's just douse the message, what's coming through here on the relationship sides. Okay, so just sort of quickly seeing what you had last week. After a bumpy start, you should be able to see the quality of the drum beat that is behind the music that's keeping everything in time. It's going to spark in you reconnecting with other, reconnecting with relationships that you haven't probably been on your radar before, or people that you've been connected to in the past. You're still connected with them, but the relationship's been a little bit, sort of comes and goes, as it were. And this seems to be that once you get into that rhythm of your life, a rhythm of being in those relationships, it's going to make life a lot easier for you. So concentrating on that rhythmical fashion of relationships and realizing that, this weekend we're going out with our friends. Me and my partner's going out with some friends for a meal, and it's good to see these people and enjoy that. Let go of the rest and enjoy. This is where the whole sort of quality rather than quantity will come into play. Let's just see how the your guides are trying to influence your karmic path, which is concentrating on the rhythm of life, because this is where you're from. Sorry, I had to add that in there. Let's go into this bit here where your guides are trying to influence your karmic path. We can't forget or forgive. In order to forgive someone, you need to judge them. And I am nobody's judge, and nobody is my judge. I'm the only one who sees what I do with my hands. So I am my own personal judge. And Capricorns tend to judge themselves pretty harshly, or fairly, I'd say. They tend to see when they're doing things wrong. And I think this here is... it's sort of saying, there's this, just reminding you of that. Reminding you of, you are your own judge. You have your own moral compass within you. Messages. So this seems to be the message. So they're they're pointing towards the message. They're pointing to that rhythm of life. So enjoying the rhythm of life. And this is where you're from in your life. Their messages will come through, or the understanding of how you can actually get the best quality out of your relationships, be it with your partner, with your family, your friends, and your community. You will be able to see that in the rhythm of life, of what as you go through life with it. So if I go, just to give you that example of going out for a meal with my partner, with some friends, and there's 2 or 3 friends that are really up for having a real party. They want to dance and everything like that. Apparently that's the message. So get into it. Get into the quality of, of living life. And dancing is a very good way of exposing oneself. I love dancing. I wouldn't say I'm the best dancer in the world, but I do enjoy dancing. It's a good way of expressing my satisfaction and my love for the people that are around me because I dance with them. Not necessarily ballroom dancing, although I have done that in the past when I was a kid. But more a case of like being involved in that in that moment, in that environment that is around you. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is going in within you. I think this ties back to the here, but it seems to be don't get triggered by people's short-sightedness. Ace of Pentacles. Concentrate on the long-term relationships that you have. And I think this ties into this Six of Cups more than anything else. Knowing where you're from, knowing the people that you have been through in your life, that you're still together with, and this could be your family, friends, community, your partner. And it is a case of just don't forget that and keep an eye on the long-term sort of relationships. The flash in the pan relationships, probably not your thing. So I would keep your eye on that goal and enjoy the moment, enjoy that rhythm of life. Okay, let's just see what's going on the money side of life, the finances and business. Obviously, you've got the Three of Cups. That's what the universe is giving you. What, they're giving you heartache, are they? Are they giving you sort of split relationships? Don't think so. This is why I use more of the cards for clarification than anything else, because it's far too easy just to take a card and read what the description is in the book. You've got to allow cards to be influencing the channeling of the information that comes through more than anything else. So let's just see how this sort of, you've got the Seven of Cups here. Last week you had the Ten of Wands and the Three of Wands here. This week here is, I think it's more of a case of, if you've managed to shed off that bit of weight that what you might have been carrying, if you've been carrying too much and trying to do too much, that's that whole quality rather than quantity. You should be able to actually dream of bigger things, of miracles, and let me just see what the influences is for the universe as well. What's going on there? If you want that ultimate job or that ultimate business or ultimate project or have financial rewards in your life, unfortunately, within the world of money and business, it's dying out, luckily, but you shouldn't be emotionally attached. Be emotionally detached. And I think that's what that Three of Swords is all about. If you're emotionally detached, you can actually use your job, your business, or your projects in order to help a lot more other people. Just put it this way, yeah? If people didn't really want for things, we wouldn't have crime, we wouldn't have a lot of things. So we wouldn't need the need for prisons, police. All of a sudden, we'd be in a situation where everyone could live together and we wouldn't have to put locks on doors. So therefore, we wouldn't have to build locks. It would save a lot for the environment. And we could concentrate on other aspects within the business world and excel in a lot of other things within the technological advancements. And this may well be that sort of contribution that you're making towards that greater future of getting involved in it. Let's just see how the guides are sort of influencing this karmic sort of path, as it were. Inspiration is the seed of the oaks of tomorrow. That's what it seems like. The Fool. Yeah, so it is taking a bit of a leap of faith. It seems like there, and I think this is across the board, seems like there's a technological evolution that's gonna, a wave breaking, a real, watershed moment through technology. And we can get involved in it in our own level. You don't necessarily have to invent the new quantum car. You just want that new quantum car. And as you contribute to that sort of greater idea of that technological advancement, it will happen. This is what co-creation is all about. And concentrating on the important things of your money, your job, and your finance side of life will help you to advance not only in yourself, but also the world around you, which I think will be very satisfying to you. It will make it feel very rewarding. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that conversation that is within you. It's almost, they're really acting like a bodyguard here. It's almost as if someone turns up and says, "Oh, I'd like to speak to that person," and the bodyguard's going to go, "Yeah, what do you want to ask them? They're sort of filtering things through for you. You had the 9 of Wands in this position here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not that's come up there. Oh, okay, 7 of Swords, very similar sort of situation there. Playing smart. So your guides will do a lot of the work, and if you listen to them, if you listen to that inner voice about what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be doing it, when you're supposed to be doing it, in order to make greater success for you financially, job and business, you're going to be, it's going to come across, you're going to come across as really smart, really bossing it up. And your guides are going to really help you to play smart and be very intuitive of how you progress through life. So listen to those guides, listen to that intuition within you in regards to money and business and what have you. Let's just see this card here. Let's just see how these two sides combine together within the reality that we all live, and you, or what you live as an individual. What sort of essence should be there in order to combine the two? Always keep walking forward. One step is always another step closer to your goals. High Priestess. So that's that intuition side as well. And I think as you step forward, it's like you step, but before you really put your weight on your foot, you feel what the ground is in front of you. And as you gradually progress forward with that quality, the idea of quality rather than quantity, which should have come through last week, it's going to help you to be that, come across as being really on the ball this week. And the reason we're on the ball is because there's a lot of things that are contributing around you for that. So it's a very intuitive week this week. Let's just see what the overall energy that is flowing through you, what that's doing. Now, this is an energy that's not necessarily now. It's sort of like that's coming up through you gradually over time. And it's the longer karmic path. And it seems to be a case of it's helping you to build yourself to a situation when you can just let your love shine. Yeah. The King of Pentacles. That is an absolute beautiful card for you. It's all about the karmic mission of being, of understanding, but in the idea of in the all-encompassing sort of family. He is sitting within comfort, within his knowledge, the Akashic libraries of all the lives that have lived, but he actually is part of the leader of the pack in a way. And it's not that you want to be the leader of the pack, but it's more sort of put upon you than anything else. So you may feel at times in a moment of authority, or you can see that moments of authority gradually building up through you or coming up through you that may well be there in June, in that period there. But feeling it inside you and feeling it that you're on the right path is the start to all of that. Okay, so there you go, Capricorn. Lovely to have you here. It's easy to be part of the Capricorn, easy to be part of the Astroflower family. You just need to subscribe, and more than anything else, click that bell, and you will be seeing us for more readings in the future. There's loads of links in the description below about the Astroflower that you can go into. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else left to say apart from, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.